So yeah, the Premier League is back after a gap of about 81, 82 days. The Premier League is, of course, the Premier League is back, and aren't we all delighted? So it kicks off with defending champions Liverpool taking Liverpool taking on Bournemouth. The two teams who have had very contrasting, transfer markets. One team obviously has brought in players, but they have lost their big performers from last season. So I mean, of course, we will be talking about that. But for now, I mean, there are a lot of things but for now we will. There's a lot of other things that need our attention, and we will be focusing on those. We will be focusing on those as we move forward, into this season. Liverpool, of course, at home, they are taking on Bournemouth. A lot of new signings. Of course, Trent Alexander-Arnold has left Liverpool, his boyhood club, but Jeremy Frimpong has come in, Florian Wirtz, Mohamed Salah committed, Van Dijk committed, um, and then we've also seen Hugo Ekitike come in, and Milos Kerkesh, who will probably provide cover for 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 Andy Robertson. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little distracted. Not sure why, but some technical issues keep coming up, and I have to, for just for audio sakes, I have to keep looking at things and adjusting them so that things are in order and the audio remains intact. So yeah, again, same issue. And yeah, so we will be getting into a lot of things. Of course, Alexander Isak issue still rumbles on, still goes on in the background with the. I mean, apparently no end in sight. Newcastle, my club, the club I support, who have I mean been who have had a bit of a rough thing with this season. And yeah, so the game kicks off in about what, 36, 35, 36 minutes, and we will be watching it. And I'm I mean, of course, Liverpool lost to Crystal Palace on Sunday, and on Sunday Crystal Palace lost to won the Community Shield. That can't be a confidence thing. I know there's a thing where they say that, like, a team that wins the Community Shield ends up losing the Premier League. So I mean, if you want to look at that ways, it's fine. But the thing is that I mean, Liverpool should be expecting to beat a team like Crystal Palace, who have had nowhere near good enough transfer window. They look like they lose Eze and Gehi went off injured in that match, and Eze was brilliant in that game, and Eze was brilliant in that game, and I mean, they were outstanding. They went back behind twice, Crystal Palace, but both times came back and scored. One time, I mean, Virgil van Dijk with an indeterminate, inde- indeterminate challenge on Mateta. I mean, he looked like I mean, he was struggling with the pace down there, and then second time again a Virgil van Dijk mistake trying to play offside when his entire defense apart from him was so much deeper, allowing Ismail Sarr. for Ismail Assar to jump in and score the second equalizer, and then penalties. I know anything could happen, but I mean, um, people might say that on in a competitive game, I mean, Community Shield is more or less a friendly. In a competitive game, Crystal Palace would have beaten. Oh, Liverpool would have beaten Crystal Palace, but I mean, there was. I mean, I might be contradicting myself, but it was a friendly. But you got to do more. You have to show why you are everyone's favorites for the title going into the season and but I mean, performances. Ryan Gravenberch wasn't there on that day. He still isn't in the team, and let's look at the two. Let's look at the two teams. Let's got them got them loaded. So there we go. These are the these are the two teams. Let me just make sure that the audio on this scene is clear. Yeah, it is pretty clear and yeah. So I mean, I would say that I mean let's look at the team. I was telling you that Ryan Gravenberch is not in the starting lineup. Allison starts. Van Dijk and Konate in central defense. Milos Kirkis at left back. Frimpong at right back. Looks like a slight move away from a 4-3-3 to a 4-2-3-1. With Ekitike playing as a central striker and Ekitike playing as a central striker. Soboslai and McAllister. McAllister probably sitting the deepest in this game, and then Salah Gakpo Ekitike behind Ekitike Gakpo behind no Salah Gakpo and Words sitting in behind um, Ekitike, or maybe Words will drop into the midfield to make it a back 4-3-3 rather than a 4-2-3-1. But we'll see how they line up. As far as Bournemouth, I mean, just let's give them a couple of minutes. I mean, Petrovic, they signed from Chelsea for 25 million. Keep in mind they let Kepa go. He was only on loan from Chelsea, and then Adrian Truffert, who they signed from Rennes, I think. At left back, Marco Sanesi and Diakate at central defenders. Adam Smith, the long serving player, at uh, at right back. Tavernier. So in central midfield, it's Scott and Adam Scott and Tyler Adams, and then the three behind Evan Nielsen are David Brooks, Marcus Tavernier, and Antoine Semenyo. Could be considered a different sort of a formation, but I think it's more like 4-2-3-1. They've lost Huissen, Zabarni, both gone to Mammoth clubs in PSG, and Zabarni to Elias Zabarni to PSG, and Dean Housen to Real Madrid. They've also lost Kepa, who went back to Chelsea and then was sold to Arsenal. Who else did they lose? I mean, Justin Kluivert isn't in the team either. I don't know what has happened with him. Justin Kluivert, not really sure, and I'm pretty sure I'm missing out on a high profile-ish name. Tango Otara. Otara has gone to. Looks like he's going to Brentford. and then pretty sure I'm missing out on someone maybe, but we'll come back to that when we can. So I mean we'll stick majorly to what Liverpool have been doing. I mean, as a Newcastle fan, I have to say I am thoroughly disappointed by the way Liverpool have conducted themselves as far as Alexander Isak is concerned. They should have. I mean, the guy, the Swedish striker, is virtually on strike. He's virtually on strike in this. In this. I mean, he's not going to play for Newcastle tomorrow in our Premier League opener against Aston Villa at Villa Park. So it's I mean it's tough. It's tough for us, and I mean Liverpool. I am not going to spare them with the fact that they literally tapped him up. I mean Newcastle for their part. I mean we've looked for strikers, Mbuemo, João Pedro, Ekitike, and then even Benjamin Sesko. Now Joan Visa might sign. I mean, should be confirmed. Should be confirmed soon enough, and then uh, and then we will see where it goes from there. But Liverpool, their behavior. I mean, they were verbally discussing a bid of around 120, but then when it came to the proper thing, they bid 110 million. They bid 110 million, and which was swiftly rejected by us. And yeah, I mean, since then, I mean, since then, it's I mean it's been tasteless. The Isak's behavior this season has been. I've been following football since 2001 season, and I don't think I have seen a player who's acted as bad as Alexander Isak has been in the last month or so. I mean, I get your point that you want to move on. You have informed the club. The club maybe accepted that thing, and but we can't get in the people who we want. We can't get in the people who we want to replace you. And look at Liverpool. We were going for Ekitike, and if Liverpool hadn't signed Ekitike, we would have probably sold Isak by now, and we probably would have sold Isak by now. But uh, I mean, um, I mean, some of the fans, Liverpool fans, have been disgraceful as well in their online. I mean, you have to understand that we just can't let Isak go to a club. We need to look after ourselves first, and then and then and then maybe look to sell players. And then look to sell players. But Isak, man, it's been the behavior of his agent as well is downright disgusting as well. I mean, he's close to 60, 59 plus. He'll be 60 soon, and then maybe he promised Alexander Isak that he will get him his big move. And the way the things are being conducted, it's I don't know what to say. It's genuinely gut wrenching, to be honest. I mean I get why Liverpool would want Alexander Isak. He's a fine player. Alexander Isak. He's a fine player. Perhaps the best Newcastle player out there. Perhaps. I mean, I'm not saying necessarily, but perhaps he's the best Newcastle player, or the player who makes a difference at the business end of the pitch, scores goals, creates goals, or uh, people to allows people to get into positions where they can affect games and yeah. So uh, scores goals, allows people to get into positions to affect games. I mean, assess as well, and yeah. I mean, it's been poor. It's been poor, and uh, I mean, we'll see how it develops. Newcastle in action tomorrow. Liverpool now. In about 20 minutes time. In about 20 minutes time at Anfield. Anfield, wonderful ground. Not that. I mean, for me, it was and always will be Newcastle United for me as the St James's Park as my number one ground. I mean, it would be very difficult for me to rate others, but yeah, I'd say every other ground is an excellent ground, and yeah, we'll see how it turns out. Also, I mean, parking the Isak issue aside, we will also talk about. I mean, Liverpool going for their 21st title. If they win the title this season, which for which they are clearly the favorites, they could uh, they could uh, they could become the record domestic title holders in England with 21. Both Manchester United and Liverpool are currently tied on 20 titles, and I mean, Manchester United just ran away with it in the 90s and early, or should I call the noughties? I'm pretty sure that's the term. In the noughties, they were the I mean, by far the biggest team in England. 13 Premier League titles. Sir Alex Ferguson won. So I mean, Liverpool now, it's perhaps their chance to edge ahead. Maybe if they can, in the next 4 or 5 years, can get 2 or 3 titles. I mean, Manchester United, it doesn't look like they will. It doesn't look like they will. It doesn't look like they will be winning titles. They've had a very decent transfer window. They won. They brought in Embuemo, Cunha, uh, and what's his name? Benjamin Sesko, and who we were after, and uh, but it doesn't look like they will be winning titles anytime soon. Even a lot of people, even the pundits, they are predicting fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, that kind of. I think we might be surprised by Manchester United the way they go in this season, but obviously I mean, sitting here now, I don't think they will be anywhere close to the title. So we'll see we'll see how it goes with Manchester United. And yeah, coming back to Liverpool, if they can somehow win, they'll get 21 titles. And I mean, Manchester City, they won four Premier League titles in a row. And I mean, Liverpool are positioning themselves where they can you know where they can where they can um, perhaps think about silently, quietly, think about like, can we win four in a row? I mean, obviously, it's ludicrous of me to even think about that now. Think about that now when they've just won one, and even this season, Arsenal. I mean, I don't think Arsenal will do much personally. City or Liverpool first or second for me, but Liverpool, let's uh, let's put it this way: 67-33. I mean, 67 two-thirds favorites for me, ahead of Manchester City. But you never know what happens in terms of personnel. Uh, they've gone like for like. I mean, they were pretty light last season. Mohamed Salah, I don't want to say carried them, but he was the starter, and he was the stellar player who made everything happen for who made everything happen for Liverpool, goals, assists, whatnot, and all competitions, Premier League, Champions League, and I mean sometimes it's just take one summer and it just goes away. Your legs can't do it anymore. Your body can't cope. We'll see. And we saw in the Community Shield how he wasn't at his best. I mean, I don't remember him. He had one very good chance in the second half where where he hit it straight at Dean Henderson, but in the penalty shootout he he skied his penalty, which went over the bar, and then which went over the bar and maybe somewhere in the space. Just kidding. But I mean, Van Dijk looked suspect in that game, so you never know. Ekitike, maybe he's a bit lightweight for Premier League. We'll find out. Words. We heard good things about Kai Havertz at Bayer Leverkusen. Uh, but you can see how he has turned out. Words, maybe he's a better player, but maybe he is a better player, but then um, obviously in the end it will be the thing that he does on the pitch. The Bundesliga, I mean, he played in Bayer Leverkusen side, which was very attacking. At Liverpool, will Arne Slot's style suit him? We'll wait and find out. But for now, it does look like it does look like I mean, on paper at least, it looks like a good signing. Another player, Frimpong, I mean, he's a creative right back, but of a different kind compared to Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's a different kind of right back. Maybe I mean, Trent wasn't the best defensively, but I mean, Frimpong, we'll see, but let's reserve judgment until we see him in a in a in a competitive match for a elongated run. Until then, it would be harsh of us to cast judgment. I saw him play in a 3-5-2 where he was the right wing back, or the 3-4-3 actually, or the right sided attacker, and him and Alex Grimaldo, the Spaniard, they scored a lot of goals, provided a lot of assists for Bayer Leverkusen in their games, and I mean defensively at just checking if Bradley is on the bench. He isn't. Gomez is. Liverpool very light in terms of centre half. If anything happens to Van Dijk, Konate, I mean, they signed Giorgio Leone from Parma. And let's see if a 19-year-old coming into a whole together different league will help or not. But Joe Gomez is there. I'm pretty sure they will help. They will have they will have some youngsters as well. I mean, so we'll see how it goes. And yeah, so Sabozalai also came from Germany. He was playing with the RB Leipzig. So I mean, it took him some time to get settled. I mean, I don't know what Liverpool fans think of Sabozalai, but I thought he was excellent last season for he was excellent last season for Liverpool in their certainly in the Premier League, in the Champions League. They ran into a very good PSG side who on their day turned up at Anfield, beat Liverpool. They were unlucky to lose Stade de France and Alisson kept them in the game. And yeah, so we'll see how it turns out for them. I mean, I was expecting Ryan Gravenberg to be available. I mean, he isn't on the bench. I mean, I know he wasn't there because his wife. I'm assuming his wife. I mean, could be partner, could be wife. So gave birth. So I mean, that was Saturday because Arne Slot said Gravenberg became a father on Saturday. So, I mean, Friday night, should he not be available? Maybe not fully, but given that he isn't even on the bench, is quite surprising for me. Is quite surprising for me. And yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I mean, Sobozlai and McAllister, huge responsibilities on their shoulders. Bournemouth I mean, Adam Scott. I like Adam Scott. He's a good, decent midfielder. Won the Euro under 21s with England, beating Germany in the final. And then Tyler Adams is quite combative in midfield. David Brooks, Antoine Semenyo is a I mean an attacker which many Premier League teams like. I mean, it will be a it will be a game. I mean, Bournemouth. I saw them in the Premier League summer series. They were, I mean, against Bournemouth, against Everton. Everton, they were good, but lost to Manchester United, lost to West Ham 4-1 and 2-0 respectively. I think. I mean, I mean, they got worse. Not sure why. What caused that downfall in Bournemouth's performances. Maybe I mean it would have been quite early, but Liverpool, as I said, they lost to Milan. Um, they played some teams. Their performances were a bit iffy. So about 10 minutes to go before the Premier League kicks off. Yes, baby, I remember that last day of the last season. I mean, uh, I was supporting Newcastle. We lost to Everton, but somehow Manchester United beat Manchester United beat Aston Villa at Old Trafford, and despite losing, we qualified for the Champions League. The draw for which is on 28th of August, and Champions League kicks off. I mean, almost a month later, 16th September. I mean, from now. I mean, and from 16th September. So yeah. Coming back to this game, Arne Slot, he came in. He was with a fresh approach after Jurgen Klopp had left Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp was I'm pretty sure is loved by almost every Liverpoolian, and he Arne Slot came in, didn't spend a penny. They got, I mean, Mamadashvili they bought but was loaned out. Federico Chiesa was barely used. They even sold a few players, Bobby Clark to RB Leipzig, and then a couple of other youngsters they may have sold, and uh, and uh, and yeah, won the title at a canter. It was like every other team was hell bent on not doing anything, and Liverpool got to the final of Carabao Cup as well. They 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 lost to obviously the mighty Newcastle United, and yeah, so they lost to mighty Newcastle United, and and at the end they did drop a few points. Particularly I think how they. I mean, I know they had won the title, but the points that they got at the points they dropped at Chelsea was I think a bit uh, a bit was a bit. I don't. I, I just think if they had won that game, Chelsea, I don't think would have qualified for the Champions League. And yeah, they played a very weekend side that game. Endo, Kwanzaa, they sold Kwanzaa as well this season, and yeah, I'm getting more and more excited as the kickoff nears about 5 or 6 minutes to go. So yeah, at Anfield, obviously, I mean, I don't know how I have forgotten this, but the summer of tragedy, Diego Jota's family will be there. I must make sure that I see that moment when they pay tribute or whatever. It's their first. I think it's their first competitive game since that tragedy, and yeah, Diego Jota. I mean I somehow seem to make this mistake always that I forget Andre Silva's Andre's name. Andre Silva, I think his name is. His name, of course. Two brothers. Imagine what their parents would be going through. Both sons gone. I mean, imagine that phone call. That is just. I mean, whoever wrote that script must have been disappointed at that point, and yeah, we'll come back to this, and then we will talk about other stuff as well. So the match should be should be about to start. Turn on the I've got to turn on the television from YouTube and make sure that everything is on. The two teams must be or should be close. A lot of flags out there, a lot of flags out there. Number 20 and then 97, the Hillsborough disaster. People will never forget that. And yeah, I mean, really uh, disappointing that. And I mean, it. I wouldn't mind if they didn't show Jota's family on, and it would look rather incompassionate, if I can use that word. So, I mean, Liverpool have also retired the number 20 jersey in honor of, and was second time in what, 5 or 6 seasons, Liverpool kick off again as defending champions. So let's see, how it goes for. I mean, obviously, wasn't obvious at that time, but looks like there will be a minute's silence pay tribute to Diego Jota. To pay tribute to Diego Jota and his brother passed away in an unfortunate car accident Spain, in La Coruña, I think it was, and La Coruña, I think it was, and I mean, it was really was painful, really was painful, and yeah, I mean, not sure what to say or do anything. Uh, it is, it is what it is. It is what it is, and yeah, I mean, he did. I think he obviously he won the Premier League title with Liverpool last season. A fantastic tribute being paid at Anfield to Diego Jota. I mean, we saw it Club World Club. A lot of players, Portuguese players, especially DJ 20, and I mean the colors of Portugal, red and green. And yeah, so if it's a minute silence or a minute, it's a minute silence that's being observed. And, Diego Jota and Andre Silva, who was playing in Portugal, I think, Arne Slot. I mean, interesting to see what kind of effect that has on the team. I mean, the emotional effect, if there is anything on the team, on the Silva. I think if Rama was 30, I don't know why I am yawning so much, but it is what it is. Let's see how the match goes. Black armband for everybody. On the Liverpool side of things, Andoni Iraola. I mean, he has lost a lot of talent. He's lost a lot of talent this summer. His two center halves, his keeper. I mean, although that would have been his decision. Others, I don't probably think. So Dominic Szoboszlai, the Hungarian, to kick us off. Liverpool kick off, and Van Dijk goes diagonal, headed away by Sanesi. I mean, I am half expecting Bournemouth to do reasonably well tonight, and half expecting Bournemouth to do reasonably well tonight. And yeah, We'll see how it affects Liverpool and how they counteract that. I mean, for them, it's two new defenders. Milos Kokesh playing against his former team. Referee plays advantage. I think it's Anthony Taylor. It's Anthony Taylor. Yeah, Anthony Taylor. It is. Bournemouth have been the opening opening minute or so. Look nice and bright. Oh, just as I said, bad pass from Diakate and Salah away. Chance. Oh, there was a chance for a counter attack, but pass on the left foot of I think might have been Alex Scott. I mean, was a bit short. I have to see who's commentating. So it's Conor McNamara. I mean, not that I go with it. And yeah, it's Gakpo. Hugo Ekitike straight to Petrovic who saves Hugo Ekitike. Signed from Frankfurt, very close to Newcastle United a couple of times, and that's a dreadful pass. You have to give props for the attempt, but the pass was actually not good at all. Petrovic, formerly of Chelsea, played at Strasbourg as well. And Milos Kirkes against his former team. Play by Akitike. Oh, good ball. Cody Gakpo. And Brooks. Bournemouth hell bent on trying to play out from the back. They've now cleared it. Evan Nielsen chases. Oh man. Liverpool needed to be spot on there. They were. Now here's Ekitike dropping deep. Finds Salah. Oh, good save, Petrovic again from Salah. First corner of the Premier League season, and obviously this game as well. First Salah with an excellent attempt, but fantastic save by Petrovic. You would expect a top class keeper to make that save, pushes it onto the bar and over the bar. I mean, and the corner to be taken by Liverpool's record signing Florian Wirtz. Taken short, back with Wirtz, crosses Frimpong. I mean, obviously, these two were teammates. Salah's cross over the bar from Gakpo or Van Dijk. Bar from Van Dijk. He should have done better. If that was on target, I'm pretty sure it was. I mean, Petrovic wasn't saving that. But again, a poor ball given away. Oh, I mean, the Bournemouth players are giving the ball away so cheaply. In the opening 5 minutes, they've in the opening 5 minutes they've been. I mean, trying to be quick in passing and trying to play out from the back. They've given the ball away so much. Now as Petrovic goes slightly longer to Semenyo. I mean, we've seen very little of Semenyo, but Bournemouth not there to. Again, a risky pass. Oh, good pass. Trufa. Adrian Trufa. Oh no! Chance for Semenyo. That was just, I mean, a very good pass by Trufa. Trufe. I mean, I've pronounced his name three different ways. Adrian Trufe, but ah, on the half volley, Dr. Kesh tracking his former teammate Semenyo, who should have scored, and I mean, he should have scored. Getting getting his body in the way. I mean, slip by who's number seven? Brooks. Throw into Bournemouth. I mean, really competitive start to the game. Just one. Number seven, I think, is David Brooks. I mean, Justin Clivert is not playing as well. Semenyo with a longish throw. People laughing behind him. Cleared away by Konate. Bournemouth retained possession. Tyler Adams, captain of USA, when his team lost in the final of the Gold Cup to Mexico. It's a bad pass by Petrovic. I mean, risky passing some of it. Oh, corner to Bournemouth. Bad pass by Konate. Really terrible pass by Konate. Overhit. I mean, obviously Allison couldn't pick it up. I mean, if it was on target, I'm pretty sure he would have picked it up. If it was on target, I'm sure Allison would have gotten his feet to it. But I mean, red versus blue, classic color combinations between two opponents. Here's true fetch cross. Allison collects, catches, gets in the way. There's Obazolai on the left, wingish kind of position. I mean, looks like Kakesh and Frimpong are the two number one choices. Yes, Semenyo. Oh, good ball. Good ball. Oh, another corner. Oh man, Van Dijk was overworked there. I mean, holy moly, that's not good from Liverpool. It's corner. Oh, cleared off the line, sort of. But an excellent start by Bournemouth. I mean, maybe Liverpool are missing Gravenberg. I mean, might have been going wide, but it was no, perhaps was going in. जैसे कि control. Oh, Salah. Oh, another corner. Four corners in the opening 11 minutes. What a bright start this has been to this game. I mean, Hugo again. I am back. Hopefully, I'm back. Hopefully, I am back. Hopefully, yeah. Let me just check if I am back or not. Yeah. Let me just check if I am back. Well, good news. No? Whatever. Good, good start to this. I mean, first 11 minutes have been excellent. First 11 minutes have been really excellent. I mean, I've been enjoying. It's a chance for Bournemouth to counter. There's David Brooks who slips, but Frimpong not giving up. And some of this Bournemouth play is superb, absolutely superb. Here comes the cross. Oh, I mean, this Liverpool defense is struggling to deal with this. Oh no! There was a sort of error, and Liverpool perhaps want a red card, but doesn't look like they'll get that red for Marco Sanesi. Obviously, the VAR will check, but Anthony Taylor looks like he's leaning towards. I mean, he did play advantage. I mean, could have been a handball. I mean, terrible decision making from. It was terrible decision making from what's his name, Marco Sanesi, the Argentine, and could have been two handballs. The VAR is checking. I mean, a similar sort of handball wasn't given, but advantage was played, and here's a free kick. It's a free kick for. I mean, I am very surprised. Yellow card for David Brooks, number 7. He's had bad illness in his career as well. Recovered well. The Arne Slot doesn't look happy with that decision. That will teach you little tippity tappity club. I mean, was a stupid decision by Marcus Hennessy. How he didn't get sent off, I never know. I mean, there were like two handballs in that. Jim Beglin is the other commentator, by the way, with Conor McNamara. Okay, and some of this play by Bournemouth is Gakpo. Good defending by Tyler Adams, who got back. Semenyo. I mean, this playing out of the back nonsense will get Bournemouth in a whole heap of trouble. I think. ठीक है, so that's a foul by Soboslai. Liverpool would do well to not get frustrated with some of the things. He's saying it's dive, but I thought that was a foul. Lull in the game. This light. Oh, Konate. Evan Nielsen offside. First offside. I mean, you can accept that he wasn't perhaps expecting it to come to him. Gakpo. I mean, obviously Liverpool offside. And obviously Liverpool have lost players as well this season. In lost Liverpool have lost players as well. Trent is gone. Luis Diaz is gone. Harvey Elliott looks like he could go. Jarrell Quans is gone. Very slightly, very little. Game has dropped in tempo a little. 20 minutes gone though. If I say in terms of chances, Liverpool have had chances, but the best one I think would be Semenyo's chance. In my opinion, he should have found the target. Semenyo should have scored, in my opinion. Um, uh, then and Van Dijk maybe as well should have done better. 20th minute, tributes flowing into Diego Jota. I mean, everyone's joining in, chiming in. I mean, respecting their former and let's say forever player in Diego Jota. Raking pass by Sobosalai. I mean, I'm not sure how fit Alexis McAllister is. Where's Salah? Oh, in the end, I mean, Bournemouth had enough people back there, but I mean, he did get through a couple of line of defenses, but I mean, in the end, there was no shot or nothing. His words cross come short, a pass, cross come pass is effectively dealt with. I mean, Bournemouth, I think, have gone into a bit of a shell. They aren't. Looks offside to me. Captain by Salah. Bournemouth aren't getting into those attacking positions. I mean, if I were to say, I'd say 2-1 to Liverpool and ball lost by Alex Scott in midfield. It's obviously like Bournemouth players very quickly on to that's a foul. I mean, I get a foul first. I'd say. I mean, over the last 5-7 minutes, it's been all Liverpool. Bournemouth, not so much. Oh, that was dangerous. Another foul. And McAllister and Semenyo. And that was a bad foul. Kokesh and McAllister. Oh dear, my fan is making so much noise. The ceiling fan. Not that I have any fans or anything. Here comes another long throw by Semenyo. Cleared away by Liverpool. We've seen very little of Tavernier and Brooks. Free kick Liverpool, 26 minutes played, fairly even. Liverpool have, uh, I mean, edged ahead slightly. I'd say 55-45, 57-43. In that instance of that, I mean, if the result doesn't go Liverpool's way or what they want, that result, that decision of not to send off Marcos Hennessy, good skill by Konate, beat David Brooks, who's coming in like a train. Liverpool are trying to thread the needle. No, there's so many bodies back. Here comes the cross. Oh, corner. Diakate defending. I mean, he just recently joined Bournemouth a couple of days ago now, starting alongside Senesi. I mean, it was Senesi who got injured last season, and Hausen got his chance. Wissam Hausen now it looks like talking to the manager or someone on his lot, or Raiola might be getting. Both of them are getting talking to from Anthony Taylor. Might be explaining that the VAR isn't working. Might be something else. Let's see. So I don't know what they're discussing. I'm trying to listen in. Let's see. Let's see. It was because of a racist comment made towards Antoine Semenyo. That's unfortunate. I mean, I'm not sure who made that comment or that came from, but half an hour played also worked as an impromptu. Oh, header won by Van Dijk straight to Petrovic, George Petrovic, and Bournemouth will get themselves in trouble playing like this. Semenyo against. Oh, man. The Semenyo not happy. He thought it was a foul. I thought it was a foul, but perhaps the referee and the assistant didn't think that was a foul. A free kick to Liverpool. Salah very quiet since that opening chance. A chance brought out a save from Petrovic. It was Nielsen who the spin perhaps could have gotten better of Konate, but Van Dijk was there covering. This game, high risk. I mean, so far not much reward for anybody, but could be high risk, high reward kind of game. There's Kirkes. Close margins. These. I mean, that's a many chance as well. I mean, Salah has been very quiet. I don't know. I mean, he was very quiet in the Community Shield as well. Don't know how what kind of a preseason he's had. Could be offside this. I mean, Nielsen keeps it in. No offside. Oh man, that should have been 1-0 to Bournemouth. Excellent play by Evan Nielsen and the right back. And Bournemouth have had some very good chances. Florian Wirtz, Tavernier there with the chance. I mean, not sure what happened, but I mean, no connection whatsoever. Straight to Allison. I mean, Indoni Raiola has got hands on his head, and I would be the same. Why the fuck people chew gum when playing? I don't know how it helps. I tried that, but I mean, didn't help me. Man, this fan is scaring the living daylights out of me. Let me just check. One nil. Hugo Ekitike on his debut for Liverpool. This fucking fan is scaring the shit out of me while Liverpool have taken the lead at Anfield. Hugo Ekitike has scored. Hugo Ekitike has scored and it's 1-0 to Liverpool. and he pays tribute to Diego Jota. This fan is still TK scored. Let's see how it came about. A mistake by Sanesi. That's terrible defending by Sanesi. And terrible goalkeeping as well. Make it 1-0 for Liverpool. Ekitike. You could say slightly undeserving. Two goals now for Hugo Ekitike. It's a cross! Oh, Jesus. Would have been 2-0 to Liverpool in the matter of minutes. Perhaps should have been 2-0. Man, perhaps should have been 2-0. I mean, it was a good chance for Liverpool. I mean, let's see how Bournemouth reply. I mean, Senesi has been a disaster in the opening few minutes. Liverpool won, Bournemouth nil. I mean, Bournemouth started brightly, but that was terrible defending by Senesi. Could open floodgates for Liverpool. Obviously, massive favourites for the league title going into this season. But I have a feeling that Bournemouth will do something good. Semenyo, I mean, after that missed chance by after that missed chance by Bournemouth would be so aggrieved. I mean, Liverpool taking on Newcastle next Monday at St James's Park. Very close to half time. Bournemouth Semenyo, Steven here. Proof. Again, two shots, shots come across as blocked. I mean, maybe I'm being a little harsh. It was tough. Oh, that's a foul, and that should be a yellow for Karkesh. It is. That was a terrible attempt. Andy Robertson warming up. Gosh, Karkesh. Okay. I think Bournemouth signed him from AZ Alkmaar. Free kick to Bournemouth. Comes the free kick. Oh, absolute shocker that is. Absolute shocker of a free kick that is. Genuinely bad. I mean, I can't tell you how bad that free kick was. And goal being shown. I mean, Marcos Senesi, I mean, I have to say all good defenders have left. I mean, whatever is left, I don't think anyone wants them. I mean, Trufair, I've heard good things about, but Diakate, I don't think I am in a position to comment. And Semenyo has looked right, but the two chances, Semenyo and Tavernier, that they had, in half an hour, oh sorry, half time closing in. 3 minutes added. There were like a couple of minutes stoppage time. I mean, uh, there was a stoppage. And, there was a racist comment that was being made. Another free kick given away by McAllister. Alex Scott fouled. You can't win that ball. Just shepherd him away from the goal and take it from there. Alex Scott and Tavernier, along with Adam Smith, plotting. could be Alex Scott. This no. I mean another dreadful free kick. I'm shocking. Absolutely shocking. These have been. Another long throw. Oh, that could be. Oh no. I thought it might have been a penalty, but good skill by Gakpo. And Salah on the left. I mean, blocked. His shot is blocked and is now down injured. I mean, that's a foul by Ekitike. Into the side netting. Referee allowed the play to go on, but not sure what happened to Salah. Half time, I think it is. Half time, it's 1-0 to 1-0 to Liverpool. Hugo Ekitike on his debut. I mean, let's see if they show what happened to Salah. He was down. Not seen him. But I'm assuming that they are not showing him, so must be okay. I'm assuming he will be okay. That was shocking from. I mean, maybe I'm seeing the wrong angles or anything, but that was shocking from Senesi. Terrible defending. Was terrible defending. So half time it is. Half time in the game. Half time in the game. 1-0 to Liverpool. Hugo Ekitike has given Liverpool the lead. And yeah, I'd say okay, fine. Both teams have had chances. Liverpool probably have done enough to go into the game 1-0 up. So into the halftime 1-0 up. It was an error. Liverpool have conceded chances as well. Tavernier, Semenyo. So I mean, it's been a competitive game, more competitive than I thought it would be. Bournemouth have done well, and given that they have lost four out of their defensive line, goalkeeper and two centre halves and left back, I think Liverpool have have I mean, no, sorry, Bournemouth have done um, really well. Bournemouth have done really well in this game. I mean, maybe going into the season further down the line, we'll see more and more from Bournemouth in terms of an attacking force and how they go about stuff and yeah. So we will see more of what they do. I mean, as for now, it's been good. I mean, I do give them a chance of scoring a goal in the what do you call the second half. In the second half, I do give them a chance of scoring a goal in the second half. 2-1, I am going for. Um, But Liverpool defensively, they looked slightly shaky. They looked slightly shaky. I know it's just the opening game of the season, and just the opening game of the season, and more and more water will pass under the bridge as weeks and months go by. Weeks and months go by. Obviously, plenty of emotion in the stadium with the whole Diego Jota thing. Uh, I think I spoke enough about that in the match before the match began, and no point dwelling on it. A lot of been said, written, typed, tweeted, texted, and there's no point. There's no point talking about it. Obviously, man, this fan is scaring the living daylights out of me. And yeah, yeah, and yeah. Um, would be interesting to see Bournemouth's approach, whether they play on the counter or look to attack or build attacks from the back, uh, and how they progress, how they progress. But I mean, Hugo Ekitike, a big plus, signed from Eintracht Frankfurt. I think good, really good start. Debut goal on the opening couple of weeks. We do see a few debut goals, of course, after the transfer window as well. After the transfer window as well, we see goals on debut, but mostly on the opening day or opening games for the Premier League clubs respectively, and yeah, so I mean no surprise that Liverpool have scored, but I mean the way game has gone, it's looked more open than I thought it would, and yeah, and yeah, mm, Liverpool need to be careful going into the second half. Then game next week will be a banger. Will be a banger with the Newcastle United at St James's Park. Obviously, would have watched it anyways, but now even more um, with the whole Isaac situation and everything. With the whole Isaac situation and everything, so I mean, becomes more of a spectacle. I mean, so many storylines next Monday, the whole weekend to stew over it, and then Monday morning you watch it, and yeah, You watch it, and you watch it. I mean, Newcastle may very well lose that game, but won't be for the lack of trying. They would give it their all. Not sure who Bournemouth have in their in the next league game and in the next league game and yeah. Uh, but so far this game, Liverpool have looked decent. I mean, it's still very early on in the in the season. Obviously, early on is the opening weekend, and it's the opening weekend, and they'll obviously get better, and maybe more players will come in. Alexander Isaac issue, I've already talked about as a Newcastle fan. It's a bit disappointing, and and yeah. So we'll see how it goes with that. But yeah, about 6 or 7 minutes to go before things kick off. I mean, it has been a, I mean, sort of a fiery game. It's not as smooth as it would look, and it's not been as smooth as it would look, and Salah. I wanted to talk about Salah. He hasn't impressed at all. I know it's difficult for him to keep scoring, assisting like he did last season. But I mean, it's been 1.5 games if you include the Community Shield that he is that he is not done what he's. I mean, I'm just comparing against the high standard that he has set for himself and I mean, second half would be interesting. I mean, as a newcomer player, I mean, he scares for a fan. He scares the shit out of me because he's so good. He's so good. I mean, last time round he scored 2 goals at St James's Park. Nearly won the game, but there was a late equalizer by Fabian Scher, and his pass set up Darwin Nunez the season before when Liverpool were down to 10 men for for a, for a for a large proportion of the game, and yeah, but so that's the thing. He's got high standards. He's got high standards, and yeah, we'll see how it pans out for him in the second half. Obviously, no one is writing him off, but he's a class player. Has been for I think he's been here for 9 seasons. This is his 10th season at Liverpool, so uh, his 10th season at Liverpool, and we'll see what comes of it. The second half is very close to starting. We'll go into the game at the end of the first half. Salah, I mean, was down injured in the Bournemouth penalty box after his shot was blocked, and after his shot was blocked, so we'll see how it. I mean, let's see if it's serious or not for him. And let's go to the game. And still, and here it's still a break, and yeah, the break is over. Pretty sure the team would be back on the pitch. Yeah, I mean tomorrow and on Sunday, Bournemouth team still coming out, and that was horrible defending from Sanesi. That was just horrible from Marcos Sanesi, and he's still out there. I mean, obviously, no one expected him to get substituted or anything like that, but he's still out there. Let's see what's going on Twitter. Bournemouth still. So yeah, I mean, second half about to kick off at Anfield, and I mean that racist incident. Let's see how Bournemouth fare in this second half. I'd expect them to do slightly better, but foul given against Semenyo. I mean, he was the one against whom that alleged racist comment was made. Looks like no substitutions for any team. Milos Turkish and David Brooks were the only two players put. Oh, good skill. Hugo Ekitike does well. Oh, wow. I mean, that dummy by Hugo Ekitike was very good, I have to say. And then Liverpool. Oh, over the bar. I think it was Ekitike. Hugo Ekitike has been doing well. I mean, came off his shoulder. Came off his shoulder. So 1-0 still. I mean, Bournemouth. Oh, man. I mean, I hate it so much when they. I mean, why do you have to play out of the back on every damn occasion? Again, trying to pass the way out, and losing the ball twice, winning it back thrice. That's good skill from Gakpo. Second TK. Of course, new Yuma balls being used this season, moving away from the Nike balls. 2-0. Gakpo. Gakpo makes it 2-0, and again, good skill shown by the Dutchman. And, 2-0 it is. Looks like game done for Liverpool. I mean, nothing Petrovic could do in that on that instance, and 2-0 it is. 2-0 it is to Liverpool, and I can't see Bournemouth. Hugo Ekitike with an assist. Arrowed into the corner. Petrovic late. And 2-0 it is. Arne Slot celebrates. Dream debut for Ekitike. Goal and an assist. He performed admirably in this first half. Will be a tough test for Newcastle next week. I won't be surprised if they Bournemouth lost. There's Salah. Looks fine. Oof. Petrovic paws it away. I mean, Bournemouth, I mean, genuinely, they've gotten worse in the second half. They were so good in the initial 20 minutes, but Liverpool 2-0 too good. Gakpo scoring. There's worse. Can Salah keep it in? No. But it's a throw to Liverpool. I mean, who have started this second half like a house on fire? It's a shot! Oh, Birds. Almost. But McAllister, not Birds. Corner. Birds laid it off to him. Petrovic. Now Salah and Smith squaring off. Did Salah push his head towards him? I don't know. Salah. It looks like no cards or anything for anyone. Frimpong And on second ball, I don't think it wasn't given, but I didn't think it was either. I mean, all Liverpool in the second half. Shot again by McAllister. Oh, so was I. I can't remember Allison making a save. Oh, that Tavernier one, but apart from that, nothing from Allison. He's done nothing. I mean, Frimpong is more interested in good skill by Trufair. I mean, Frimpong is in for a long, hard season if he keeps defending like this. Ten minutes played in the second half. I mean, Frimpong. This could be a yellow card for Trufair. No, even good sliding stop. I mean, a lot of fouls now in the game. A lot of fouls in the game. I mean, Bournemouth maybe trying to rough Liverpool up slightly. I mean, they know they're not making any headway into the game, playing like the way they have been, and the way they have been, and yeah. So still half an hour to go. So you never know what might happen. But I mean, looking like Frimpong is in for a long, hard season. Liverpool won their first game of the last season against Ipswich 2-0 as well. But that was at Portman Road in Bachala. I mean, he's been well marshaled thus far, but he hasn't been required that much. But Aruendo coming on could be McAllister. I mean, he hasn't been that fit. And there's Brooks, Truefair rather. And some of this passing is dreadful. Goal kick, Liverpool. I mean, it was close in the end, but nothing came off it. Slightly overhits the pass. Allison punched, and Frimpong got goal kick by a deflection. Andy Robertson and Bataru Endo coming on. Number 26, not sure who that is. I'm pretty sure it would be Turkish and Frimpong. Bataru Endo at right back or Sobzalai at right back. One of the two, I think. Let's see how they shape up. I mean, 15 minutes into the second half, Bournemouth haven't had a shot on target. Maybe here, there's a menu corner. Alistair says no. I mean, let's see what the formation is now. Here comes the corner, headed away by Konate. Maybe Clivert is injured or something like that. Is maybe not fully fit. It's the defense that was the problem, and it has proven to be so. Oh, ball lost. Stupidity, utter stupidity from Profair. Trying to dribble past two people in his own half. Oh, wide from Birds. He started well with that cross for Semenyo, but again out of position. Here's Salah. Shot of cross is blocked. There's a chance for Brooks. Oh, 2-1. It is 2-1. Semenyo scores. Game on. Good cross by Brooks and Semenyo makes it 2-1. Come on, says Andoni Iraola. 2-1 it is. Thought it would end 2-1 and 2-1 it is. Whether it ends that way, we'll see. I mean, Virgil van Dijk and Robertson could get there. Not. I mean, the thing is, Liverpool have changed both their what do you call fullbacks, and that was the area where they were punished. And yeah, Sobzalai is still in the field, I think. Salah crosses behind, deflected behind for a corner. I mean, Bournemouth can't afford to concede from this corner. Otherwise, all the momentum will be just, you know, just be eviscerated, if I can say that. Sixth corner for Liverpool, taken short. As words. Salah. Words. Can he find? He only finds Petrovic. It's from the left. Brooks. Chance to get a shot in. Oof, man. Corner. Bournemouth. Konate down now. Not sure what happened to him. I mean, Tavernier could have dived there or could have gone down, not dived, but dove. I mean, could have gone down, could have earned the penalty for his team. Here comes straight to Allison. Long. Salah, brilliant control. Bournemouth have got players back. Oh, no. Too many players got back for Bournemouth. That was a superb pass. Might have been offside. Might have been when he was not in his own half then. but the game has, somehow clicked into life. Ooh, bad touch, bad touch. Oh man, another corner. Liverpool's defense is shaking. This corner, Hugo Ekitike has virtually disappeared. Here comes the corner, punches Allison. In all Bournemouth since the goal. To Petrovic, still good 20-25 minutes to go for this game. Again, the fan is no substitute for Bournemouth. Semenyo. All Bournemouth. This left hand side of Trufer and Brooks is Trufer. Process 7 year. Liverpool looks so shaky, so shaky. Good pass. Oof. Oh man, it's so awkward. Oh no! What a chance! Evan Nielsen, the clown, fucking clown. Make a better attempt, but in the last 4-5 minutes, Liverpool defense is getting hammered. Here comes Curtis Jones and Joe Gomez. Ekitike is going off. I mean, I don't know what has happened, but the game has turned. That's a dreadful pass. But Bournemouth in the last 12-15 minutes have been all over Liverpool. There's a chance perhaps for Cody Gakpo. Poor pass. Andy Robertson. I mean, he had overlapped, but the pass was slightly lacking. Bournemouth, I mean, playing with fire. Goal kick now to Bournemouth. Alex Scott coming off for substitution for Bournemouth. There comes Hamid Traore, I think. Some couple of sloppy passes. I mean, Joe Gomez who took the throw in. Looks like he's gone into right back. Endo. They may have changed the formation. Endo might have played. They might have played the three at the back, but I mean, it's been shaking. Last 5 minutes, 73%. So nearly a third, oh sorry, three quarters of possession for Her Salah. Slip, slip. Here's Semenyo. It's 4-on-2. Semenyo with pace. Oh, 2-2. Semenyo. What a goal by Antoine Semenyo. A breathtaking counter attack. An absolutely breathtaking counter attack. Absolutely loved it. Konate, everyone left in the wake, and absolutely, and Liverpool are stunned by Bournemouth. 2-2, 76 minutes, and could they go all the way? Could they go all the way? Konate, Semenyo, absolute. Nothing Allison could do about it. Konate, let's watch him what he does. Neither Van Dijk nor Konate engage Semenyo, and he absolutely buries that chance. 2-2. Wow, what a second half this has been. 2-2. Liverpool absolutely decimated on that counter attack. Liverpool's defense is, the whole season they will struggle. Arsenal have an opportunity. Free kick, first down, David Brooks. Again, it will maybe show light on. It will shed light on Senesi and red card. Konate, I mean, not sure why the focus is on him. Uh, he can shortish his, I mean, Van Dijk's effort blocked. Liverpool's defense has been horrible, and their title defense has kind of begun not very well. Again, Blake breaks down, but Liverpool have two men back this time. Salah slips, I think, or Szoboszlai slipped. I mean, Petrovic, not sure that was the most advisable of decisions. Goes wide, but 79 minutes played, 80 minutes played, more or less. And it's 2-2. What a start to the 25-26 Premier League season so far. Semenyo on a hat-trick. Salah, anonymous. And to be fair, Liverpool deserve this, the way their fans acted. And Salah, oh, saved by Petrovic from Szoboszlai. There's another counter attack. And I got back. But he does look rather labelled yellow for Evan Nielsen. Words going off. Fifth substitution. And on comes Chiesa, the Italian. Italian on for the German. So all substitutions done by Liverpool. Here comes the cross, headed away. I mean, doing Bournemouth. Oh, slip. Good covering by Senesi, I think. You don't want to lose the ball there. I mean, Diakate was almost in trouble. I mean, this Liverpool performance is not been good enough. Van Dijk and Salah, goal kick, offside. Robertson says, not me, not me. I mean, Liverpool need a new defense. David Brooks going off. I mean, recently became a father as well. And not sure who it is coming on. Winterburn. I mean, Liverpool will see it as 2 points dropped in this game if it ends 2 or 3. I mean, depending on how it goes. And Bournemouth, I think the way they are setting up now might be okay or happy with the draw. But that was some stupendous counter attack being played. The Salah again poor. This time Evan Nielsen up against Konate. Konate does well. I mean, Van Dijk, I mean, is aging, and Konate, I mean, out of contract next summer. So let's see how it turns out for Liverpool. Konate and Van Dijk don't look anywhere near comfortable enough. Oh, that's a heavy pass. I mean, this might hasten Gahey's arrival at Anfield. I mean, a 19-year-old or 18, Giorgio Leone. Chance! Cody got headed away for now. I mean, that was panic stations for uh, Bournemouth from that free kickish thing. Free kick. And Salah. Oh no! Almost. Oh, 3-2. It's 3-2. It's Federico Chiesa. 3-2. And his lords wants his team to focus, but Federico Chiesa has scored. 3-2 it is. That was terrible. I think this is his first goal of the Premier League. In the Premier League, poor header, but Chiesa makes it 3-2. I mean, when he came on, I wanted to say that. I mean, like he'd do something. He came on in the Carabao Cup final and scored, and he has scored what looks like winner. I mean, seriously, and Slot happy with this decision to bring the Italian on, and yeah, and once Semenyo, I mean, feel for him, and there's still 4 or 5 minutes remaining, I think. Oof, I mean, corner, and this Liverpool defense doesn't look good. But Federico Chiesa, I mean, was been linked with the move away, but here comes the double change. 3-2. Smith going off for Hill. I think he's a left-sided player, and Adamson Smith off. Krupi and Hill on for this corner. Let's see how much time has been added. 4 or 5 minutes, probably 6 minutes. Here comes the corner. Here it comes now. Fade away for now. Corner again. Krupi on corner. Taken by, I think, taken by Semenyo. There, dreadful corner. Cleared at the near post. That's a foul. Terrible ball control, and then a foul by, I'm not sure who it was. Might have been Sanesi because he's been having a terrible game. Federico Key is the man of the moment right now. I feel bad for Bournemouth. And Semenyo trying too much. Krupi actually. 3 minutes remaining. Can Bournemouth fashion a chance? I mean, both Winterburn and Diakate for that goal. all long ball stuff now from Bournemouth. All hands to the pump. Cleared by Gomes. Gomez. There's Salah. Oh, 4-2. Salah scores on the opening day. Salah scores. And they made heavy work of it, but but in the end, they've done it, and they've done it. It's 4-2, 4-2, and yeah, game over. Game over. Salah on his right foot once again on the opening day. It's the Salah. It's that man Salah. And I mean, 94th, 95th minute. Nothing Petrovic could do. 4-2. I mean, Liverpool have turned it on. But if they play like this next week, I mean, we have a chance. I mean, Newcastle United. Oh, it's another chance probably. Ooh, decent defending by Senesi, and Bournemouth's defense. They look shaky as well. I mean, Salah didn't do anything in the whole game, but in the end, propped up with a goal. I won't say not the most important goal, but Hugo Ekitike, terrific debut goal and an assist for the Frenchman. And yeah, let's see how much time is left. I mean, 6 minutes are played, have been played. I mean, full time 4-2, 4-2 it ends. I mean, Liverpool win 4-2. Federico Chiesa with the important goal, and Liverpool get off to a well. Antoine Semenyo was absolutely brilliant uh, for, uh, for Bournemouth, but in the end, I mean, Federico Chiesa's strike was a dagger, was an absolute dagger, and was an absolute dagger for Bournemouth, and in the end, it's and yeah, I mean, it ends 4-2 for Salah. I mean, for most of the game, he was not at his best, not at his best, and not at his best, and I mean, defense. Liverpool's defense looks so shaky, so shaky. I mean, other teams would definitely fancy their chances against this against this team. I mean, it won't be smooth sailing. I mean, it never should be smooth sailing, but it should never should be smooth sailing, and yeah, it should never be smooth sailing for anybody. Bournemouth was really impressive. Bournemouth was really impressive. Ekitike, superb. Two instances that will be talked about. One was that racist incident or comment made towards Antoine Semenyo during the game, and then that obviously Diego Jota, he will be forever remembered as Liverpool's number 20. Salah crying. I mean, it's emotional for them, and maybe it's time Liverpool look into the defensive side of things as well. Salah clapping. I mean, you would think it's his last game. The way he's clapping, and the way he's been clapping, and yeah, now walking off with tears in his eyes. And then, of course, that Tennessee red card, which in my opinion should have been a red card for the Argentine. And but in the end, I mean, I thought, but I thought. So tomorrow, Aston Villa, Brighton versus Fulham, Sunderland versus West Ham, Spurs, Burnley, Wolves versus Man City, and we'll see how it ends up with with this weekend. Of course, on Sunday, Chelsea, Palace, Forest, Brentford, Man United, Arsenal, and on Monday, Everton versus Leeds or Leeds versus Everton, if you prefer. And yeah, but as far as this game is concerned, Hugo Ekitike scored, then Cody Gakpo scored, Antoine Semenyo then scored two to equalize for Bournemouth. Then Chiesa popped up. Federico Chiesa popped up to score an all-important, I'd say, most important goal of the game, make it 3-2, and then Salah put the cherry on top of the icing of a cake, which was very edible, and which was very edible, and it ends 4-2 to Liverpool. I mean, not the game or the kind of game I was expecting, but good enough from Liverpool's point of view. 3 points is all that matters. Ryan Gravenberch, when he's back, he'll obviously make the team better, and and then and then and then and then we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, and yeah, and then yeah, on Sunday, big match: Arsenal versus Manchester United tomorrow. Villa versus Newcastle, Spurs, Burnley, Brighton versus Fulham as well. Chelsea versus Palace, a big derby a big derby in the London area. Uh, Salah now fourth, joint fourth on the list of Premier League goal scorers, all-time goal scorers, and I mean, if he stays how many goals? 13 and 60, 73. If he stays for 2, 3 seasons, he could break Alan Shearer's record, but you never know. I mean, he would need to go some, and there's a good chance. I don't know how old is he? 33. So at age of 36, Shearer retired at 36. So, and he had a couple of bad injuries as well. And it's 186 league goals for Liverpool, one for Chelsea against Arsenal. So, yeah, I mean, if Liverpool are going to play this badly every game, I think it will be very difficult for them to retain their title. City against Wolves tomorrow would be a good game. I mean, City expected favorites in my eyes, and then we'll see where they go from here. But all in all, tonight, really a game that Liverpool won. I mean, against difficult odds after only 10 minutes remaining, and yeah. So we'll see where we go from here. But for now, thanks for watching. Whoever did tune in, not many did, but so I'll see you later. Till then, take care, stay safe. Bye for now.